In the 3 months since the spring semester wrapped up, Columbia's continued its run in the national headlines. From a hacker stealing student data, to the university reaching a settlement with the federal government. Here are 6 of the top stories you may have missed this summer. On June 20th, Mahmoud Khalil was released after 104 days in immigration and customs enforcement detention. The recent Columbia grad, a lawful permanent resident with no criminal record, had been detained in a facility in Louisiana following his arrest by ICE at his university-owned residence in March. You can read Spectator's full interview with Khalil on our website. On June 24th, Columbia told Spectator that it was working with the New York Police Department to investigate an hours-long university IT outage. Bloomberg reported about a week later that a hacker had stolen data from university applicants dating back decades. On August 7th, the university began informing impacted employees, students, and applicants by mail that their personal information, including social security numbers, was among the data stolen in the cyber attack. Acting University President Claire Shipman announced on a July 15th email to the Columbia community a series of institutional changes meant to combat anti-Semitism on campus. Notably, Columbia will adopt the International Holocaust Remembrance Alliance's definition of anti-Semitism, which includes certain criticisms of Israel under its terms. The decision has drawn significant criticism from pro-Palestinian and free speech advocates. On July 23rd, Columbia announced that it had agreed to pay $200 million over 3 years to the federal government in order to settle its civil rights investigations and restore most of the $400 million in federal grants terminated by the Trump administration in March. The settlement was immediately controversial, drawing criticism from some that it did too little, and from others that it was another act of capitulation from the university. Amid Barnard's ongoing debt crisis, the college laid off 77 full-time staff members on July 31st, according to a community update from Barnard President Laura Rosenberry. Faculty positions in instructional services were not reduced. The college notified United Auto Workers 2110, which represents Barnard support staff, the morning of the layoffs. And finally, in a break from previous years, the university has been recruiting non-Columbia lecturers to fill core instructor positions. Normally, around 30 Columbia doctoral students teach core classes through the core preceptorship, but thus far, no Columbia applicants have been appointed to those roles. This shift comes amid stalled negotiations between the university and student workers of Columbia United Auto Workers. With no contract in place for the 2025-26 school year, union members could go on strike in the fall. As the start of the semester approaches, new policies, staffing changes, and union negotiations are just a few of the many storylines that could shape the coming months at Columbia. Follow Spectator to keep up with the new developments.